Well, to get more on this, we can speak to Arif Baig, who is a Hazara Shia living in Cincinnati in Ohio. Now, Arif, you are a member of a human rights group called Minority Support, which campaigns for better rights for minority groups living in Pakistan. And you also have family living in Quetta, where the twin bombing took place last Thursday. Just explain what your family's involvement is.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Our family, I talked with them this morning also, both my family and my wife's family, and they are in a pretty distressed situation right now. They have been involved in the sit-ins for the last 3.5, 4 days now, and they have been. My father-in-law has been, hasn't been home for the last 4 or 5 days now, and they're pretty desperate situation there. But they're pretty strong. Definitely, they're protesting. They're sitting in. They're not giving it up, and they say until the demands are met, they will just keep sitting there and won't bury the dead body.
And what are their demands?
The demands are basically, I think, first of all, to sack the government, which they did, and also one of the key demand also was to give control of the city to the army. That was a key demand because in the past, the police and even the FC, they are part of the kind of army, but they have not been successful. And people are complaining. And have been complaining for quite some time now that they have not taken those into task, those people to tasks who are orchestrating or doing all these kind of killings in Quetta for the last so many years now. And even though Quetta is not a big city, it's a small city, and so one of our key demand is to a targeted operation led by the military against the hideouts and all the safe havens that they have around the Quetta city.
Now, I believe that your family and some of the protesters, they met the Prime Minister who travelled there. Were they assured by what he said?
Yeah, a lot of assurances were given, and that's when they announced that the governor is going to be the chief executive officer of the province now. But one of the other key demand that was not met, that was to give control or have the army conduct targeted operations around the city, because even if I think I'm cautiously optimistic that hopefully I think with the governor rule at least we got rid of the current provincial government, which hasn't done anything for the Hazara community. But at the same time, we are hopeful that governor is going to do something. But I'm still concerned that until and unless those responsible for these atrocities are arrested, convicted, I'm afraid that this process will continue, because every day we see these flyers with these headlines from these Lashkar-e-Jangvi, Sipahi Sahaba, that they want to eliminate, they want to exterminate Shia from Quetta and other places in Pakistan. So until they are brought to task, I don't see any change is gonna take place. The killing will continue.
Okay, Arif Baig, we have to leave it there. Arif Baig joining us from